I'm guessing you're the flower girl?
No.
No?
She declined the job.
Oh.
So if you just put it on like that.
It is a big
Put your head
responsibility.
down, Caleb. Look. And you just disperse the hair.
Yeah.
Just like spray
They cut his neck shape.
He did?
Are you kidding?
Like bad?
I met right.
He had to get stitches.
I met with the rock.
He's the hot.
For video's sake, just interact with each other.
What do you call it? No, I won't say that. That's a little off color.
Oh
You
can say that.
What do you call small Mexicans? A quicksand.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Cuatro cinco.
That's a great dad joke. I'm gonna use that.
Nick's learning how to tie his shoes right now for the first time.
Tie him again.
What's the one with Big Daddy? Over, under, or the rabbit ears?
Swoop. No, he doesn't
Swoop,
do
loop,
the
and
he
pull.
doesn't do the 2 rabbit ears. He's not 5.
And pull.
Dynamic. That's a hockey player ass for right there.
Oh, my God.
Nice in the bed.
Holy shit.
Who's this man? He's getting married. Nice tie. Hey, you gotta fix that.
Hey, you know
You gotta tighten that. He's giving you advice, man. No, you gotta tighten that. We gotta wait. Don't get in. Yeah, he's doing that. This ain't here. Leave on. I took the band-aid off. I'm feeling crazy. Alright. You are 16.
Going on 17. Yeah, harmony is what it's called. I can't really move right now. I know a lot. Tightened up.
Said he goes, your mother needed a springboard to get up.
Yes. Oh yeah.
How did you get up here?
She's young.
I asked Matt to bring snacks, and he goes, we don't have any. I'm like, I brought a whole bag of snacks. Like, you ate them all. I will kill you.
Better not be.
I know.
Now, where did you get them is the question.
At Universal.
Okay.
They're legit.
Legit.
And
Sarah.
this one,
bring your stuff to the room now with me? Yeah.
this one chose me.
Oh, man.
Like, I was chosen at Ollivanders.
It was epic.
And this one chose me. So this is my wand. This isn't even like a character's
It
wand. This is
jumped
my
out of the box.
It chose me. Sister. What's... Oh, shit, I wish I knew the words. Wait, who's... I knew Michael would know it. Together, sisters. I'm just... Wait, you've seen Doonies, right? The one with Kristen Wiig when she has like the tiny hands. And I'm Dooney. Oh my God. Oh. And I do
With my fiancé.
Wow, this is gold right here.
With my bye. It's from Saturday.
Oh my God.
What did he say?
With my by myself. I like
Saturday Night Live?
yeah.
Okay, hurry up.
That is so funny. Oh my God. Anyone want like a good last night? Okay. Julie's like,
Okay, we're here.
God.
Oh, thank goodness. I like those lips.
Hey, so Alyssa made all of these, and you'll see the bouquets later. Every bouquet she made for the bridal party is a book that it means something to the bridemaid in particular. So, for example, her and Christina, she picked out Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory because that's the first thing they bonded over. So she bought that book, and she made an entire bouquet of flowers out of. Did you see them yet? Have they been given out?
No.
Yeah. So an entire bouquet of flowers made from made from the pages of the book. So she had asked me, "What do you want in particular for your groomsmen? Do you want specific books?" I said, "No, I don't want specific books because a lot of us don't as well." I decided that I wanted the Miracle book, 1980 Olympic hockey team. So we found a book to make sure because that story is about a bunch of people that love each other and decide to be a great family together. So I had her make the boutonnieres out of the Miracle book. So everyone has one by name. I will get them for each and every one of you. This is yours. So I took yours out because
We're a family herb.
Oh.
Great hands.
We rallied.
I blended inside.
And then can you guys just like act like you're interacting with each other? Like,
I know. It was like because it sparked a conversation right away. Yeah, right.
Perfect. Good.
That does too. Yeah. That noise always does it.
Alright. It was already unplugged. I'll leave some mine pins on.
Mine's straightener is on. I'm trying for all the
Yeah. Because we have to get dressed.
I know.
I'll leave some on.
I know.
Oh my god!
No.
It's here!
It's here. I'm trying not to like get in a tizzy.
I would prefer you stay away from me. Because I'm a tad pudgier.
Should I start getting dressed?
But then I'm also what?
Is everybody ready?
30 years old.
Top right. Wait, do we all right on this
Left.
part?
All of us left first.
I'm not a dancer. There's no friggin' way. Whiskey though. I can do whiskey.
You gotta make sure you
Oh,
get
shit.
across.
Wow.
You gotta go with the rhythm.
All right. And then casual.
Hey. On Susie.
Oh, Ryan, sure about
Jeremiah,
Hey,
thank
Jim,
you.
how you doing?
Have you ever considered a career as a choreographer?
Ready? Wait. Left hand. Left.
Wow. Wow, that was an easy one.
I'm surprised at how well this is coming together already.
Oh, very strong. No way.
I'm gonna forget a lot.
Can you bring it in this way a little?
I was left to right with everything.
We're
Look
not
at that.
right right now, but we're not here right now.
Too quick for karaoke.
Hey, Mom, how are you?
I've never seen Danny do
Say
this.
hi to your mother for me. Wait, here it comes one more time. All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, left hand.
Oh, no, I got
Left hand.
I'll be coach. I'll be on the sidelines going. Stage
Left hand.
Yeah, I'll do weird dances off to the side.
Dude, I don't know if I can do the other part yet.
This is the end. This is it. This is where we break off. We all just do our own thing. Okay.
Yeah, everyone go. Don't walk.
There's
I'll bring my wand out now.
that earlier. It didn't do anything though. I need something that I need.
Wait, you should do like a little spin.
Oh wait, you're video.
I'm video, so yeah, you can like cast spells with
Swish
the camera.
and flick.
Perfect.
Swish and flick.
Where am I?
Smash.
Expecto
Those are good spells.
Intent pitching. They're not biting. I'm not itching. Can't wait to show you all my new tricks. Thanks again for sending me canine advantage.
Oh my god.
How am I photogenic?
Very.
You don't have to. I'm standing over here. Sorry.
Yeah.
Emily.
Wait, but I haven't tipped yet.
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
Get that on tape.
Alyssa,
This is real life.
good stuff.
Uncut.
What time are we supposed to be out?
It's
Ooh, all right.
1:48.
Okay, everybody get in a line in that room.
I'm gonna go then.
Can somebody?
Oh, man, this is bad.
gotta give me like the skill.
Anyone want gum?
I got something, thank you.
I'll take a slap.
We gotta get rid of
Oh yeah, this is
it's
so
a different
Drop below,
kind.
see if those
It's
pants
like a
hold.
fucking rarity.
Drop below, see the pants hold.
Julie.
Huh?
You guys ready for part 2?
Who was it? Was it you?
Dude, get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Nice. Let's go.
Yeah, if you were a flower girl, you could be in here, but you said no, so. Yeah.
That was a look.
All right. Okay. So, as everybody knows, I didn't really want to do flowers, so I decided that I would make them instead. So they're made out of book pages, and there's a different book for each of you. So this is Ashley's. So you're gonna die because we talked about this at Kate's rehearsal dinner. I made yours out of Sex and the City. Because it reminds me of you. You are? Because it reminds me of you. Because to flip the whole fashion thing. Thank you. I love you. Oh my god. I love it. It's so beautiful. Okay, I don't have these in any particular order, so I'm just gonna have to like.
Oh my god, Mom. That dress.
So yours is made out of a book that I'm sure you never read, but it's called The Cats Came Back, and it's about a woman and her 2 cats who solve a murder mystery together.
Yes! Thank you!
Oh my gosh.
Oh, thank you.
It really is.
Heather, yours is made out of Bag of Bones.
Oh my god!
Because it reminds me of you, because when I was reading it and you were reading it, we would always talk about like all the different parts.
Oh my god. I love it.
Sarah, Winnie the Pooh. I don't really need to explain that one, I'm sure. So you don't read, but this is made out of a book called The Opposite of Me, and it's about 2 sisters who are like.
Oh, I read that. I did read that. You gave that to me.
I did give that to you. I forgot that you read it.
I did read that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Mom. Little Women.
Oh.
Yep. That's perfect. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Like beyond.
Julia. Wait, actually,
Like,
hang on.
What was it?
Grease. The Last Unicorn.
Could you have done this before?
I know.
Yeah, what the hell?
The Shining.
Yes!
I was like, there's this like shocking amount of like insane Stephen King books in here, but like whatever.
Oh. I love it.
This is
Michael. The Little Prince.
oh.
Because you are the Little Prince.
oh my god, Alyssa.
Okay, so I could have used Harry Potter for a lot of you, but I made mine out of Harry Potter. I did Harry Potter, but mine is made out of the Sorcerer's Stone, and yours is made out of the first chapter of the Sorcerer's Stone.
I know.
So
I never
This is
cried.
actually
I never cried, and I'm like tearing up right now. Never.
And then I have Punch and Braddock. I just made theirs out of because I was like, what am I going to use the Bible? Like, and then I'd probably get yelled at for cutting off the Bible.
I was just gonna say.
I just steered clear.
You would have desecrated it.
Yeah, exactly. So I think. Okay, Alyssa, this is so cute.
I know. I just.
Who has a
Alright,
tissue?
why don't we take a quick picture of you all and then we gotta head out.
Oh, Alyssa, Michaela wants you to make her one someday.
You know what?
Julia. Maybe when you get married.
Wait a minute.
What do you
So
have?
I
one?
I couldn't.
Because I made one for Christina, but then I decided I didn't like it, so I made
Out
out of this. So I made it. I remade it.
Alyssa, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I love it.
I could not wait to give. It was so hard to keep it a secret.
And she loves chili in the chocolate.
You do? Well, good.
It was
Then
made
I'm
for
glad
you.
that you have.
Yeah, I know. What's up?
We're getting married.
All of us.
To the tunnel, Cape 7.
I know, I feel like
think a tool.
It's gonna be a cloud. Yeah, damn.
Can we pass that back?
No, I don't know what it is. This is fog. I don't want none of it.
So you're gonna stay with us for 20 minutes?
I need a pee. Me too. There's one in the bathroom at the chapel.
Okay. All right.
I love you guys.
We're so good at this. You ever hear of
Have you ever heard of ritualistic healing? Here it is. Maybe later.
Good guys, can you do your fake like laugh stuff that you're so good at? Yeah.
Yay! This is so much fun.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So much.
Perfect.
Why doesn't a chicken wear pants? Why? Because its pecker's on its head.
Oh my god.
Is it gold or tungsten? Gold and tungsten? Yes. Ah.
Want to take another swig of that?
Pretty good.
Even if it's a fake one? You won't?
Just baby bird.
Guys,
Baby bird.
guys, stop. You know, like, yeah,
That's-
is
that's
baby
very
bird
nice.
really good for video?
They didn't want the box, correct?
I have no idea. You want me to find out?
No, I'll leave them there for now, and I'll take them all before I hand them to it.
I can't use hand sanitizer. I'm freaking out.
What do you mean?
It's
Don't. Just makes the germs in the hair stronger.
Alright, come on, it's too late. Take your cap. Read it. Take your pants off.
Hey, yo, yeah. Hey, yo, yeah.
Or maybe our second.
That's a 12. And I do, yes.
Heyo.
Finally.
Cabello.
Well, you know.
Yeah, nothing illegal, right?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Well,
Sound is off on there, right?
depends.
Huh? I don't know why Zach is calling me.
Alright, let's not kill this. We're gonna be. It's not funny.
Just go around till it's gone, boys.
Hey, hold on. First try.
Phone stack. First try. 7th try. Phone stack, I think.
First try! Hey! Hey! Freak out with me. Come on! First try! Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Go Nick.
Hey, did you ever make did he make a pie? or not?
After 7 attempts.
So, 7?
I really hate
It was
how
like
I
7.
forgot
It
it.
was like 7.
It's my offhand.
My battery almost died over here.
That's what we gotta do. I was like, you get a little something that's a little like, I don't know.
It's a little something special, a little something tricky, you know?
Oh, Jesus.
The Lord!
I'm sorry, God.
Cheese and rice. Cheese and rice.
Jesus, save me.
Cheese and rice. You can see all the words. So instead of actual flowers.
Nick, I don't know what game it was. This is 7-3 on mine. I don't know what the game
We did so for actually for the bridesmaids, she cut out specific pages that had meaning. So she actually made sure that the right pages for us. I told her you don't have to worry about it. Like, you don't have to read through the miracle book.
She must take a lot of time.
Literally, this is not an exaggeration. About 100 hours. We were like
Yeah,
kind of logging.
the one I know that had like the girl.
Yeah,
was like,
you should see the bouquets.
It's
It's
like
super
multiple
impressive.
ones.
10 minutes. It's a nice day too.
And they hear 'em. It's like, what are they doing in there?
Definitely.
I never know what they're doing in there.
We're enjoying ourselves when we're doing it. It's exactly what we're supposed to be doing.
I never know. Hey, hang on, ready?
Yes.
A nice day for wedding.
which is in itself a blessing. But doubly blessed is the couple who comes to marriage with the approval and love of their families and friends. Who has the honor of presenting this woman to the artist's stand?
Her mother and I.
I speak to Alyssa and Nick of love, in which trust and freedom of the other person becomes as significant as the trust and freedom of oneself. I speak to them of peace, generosity, and acceptance. We insist on permanence, on duration, on continuity, but the only continuity possible in life, as in love, is in growth, in fluidity, and in freedom. May Alyssa and Nick keep the vows they will make today, teaching each other who they are, what they shall be, knowing that in the fullness of being, they are more than themselves and more than each other. They are all of us, and that we together share joyously the fruits of life upon this earth. The true art of married life is not in the destination, but in the journey. It is a mutual enrichment, a give and take between two personalities, a mingling of endowments which diminishes neither, but enhances both. So now I ask, do you, Nick, choose Alyssa to be your lawfully wedded wife? Will you promise to love, cherish, and respect her in times of plenty and in want, in sickness and in health? And do you, Alyssa, choose Nick as your lawfully wedded husband? Will you promise to love, cherish, and respect him in times of plenty and in want, in sickness and in health? Nick, please repeat after me. I take you, Alyssa, to be my partner. I give to you my unending love and devotion. I promise to be true to you, cherish you, and to share my thoughts, hopes, and dreams with you. I look forward to spending the rest of my life with you. My best friend, I will love you forever. And now, Alyssa. I take you, Nick, to be my partner.
I take you, Nick, to be my partner.
I give to you
I give to you
my unending love and devotion.
my unending love and devotion.
I promise to be true to you,
I promise to be true to you,
cherish you,
cherish you,
and to share my thoughts,
and to share my thoughts,
hopes, and dreams with you.
hopes, and dreams with you.
I look forward to spending
I look forward to spending
the rest of my life with you.
the rest of my life with you.
My best friend, I will love you forever.
My best friend, I will love you forever.
And now, if I may have the rings, please. These rings are a symbol of the unbroken circle of love. Love freely given has no beginning and no end. May Alyssa and Nick always be sweethearts and best friends, together find peace and harmony in the happiness of their companionship. Nick, please place the ring on Alyssa's finger and repeat after me. I give you this ring in token and pledge, as a symbol of all that we share, with my constant faith and abiding love. And Alyssa, please place the ring on Nick's finger and repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
in token and pledge,
in token and in pledge,
as a symbol of all that we share,
as a symbol of all that we share,
with my constant faith
with my constant faith
and abiding love.
and abiding love.
So now I'm going to bless you. I'm going to pray and wish for you that your years be rich with the joys of life, that you always remember the vows you have taken here today. And with the power vested in me by the state of Rhode Island, and with the blessing of our most loving God, I pronounce you to be husband and wife. You may now kiss your bride.
Yeah, I know, right?
One more, a little bit further back. Alright, right here. 3, 2, 1.
Wait, those make sounds when they come.
Yeah, we do.
Do it again, I want to hear it.
Yeah, they're producing a lot of
I am officially an ass.
Oh yeah.
Yes, but now it's official.
Hey, yo, it's your party. I'm gonna cry. Too late.
Oh, sure.
Oh, sure. Here's to you. Oh, here's to me.
Not wipe out.
I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love you, I know I will survive. I got all my life to give. I got all my love to give. I'll survive. I will survive. Hey.
Let me get the disc up here. That was good. Good job, everybody. Great harmony.
Turn up the radio. I need some music. Give me some more. Woo.
Keep going.
That's all I got.
Wait, do that again. Spin around.
Wait, so
Yeah, I don't know. Did you do that yet? Wasn't sure if it was. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Him.
Are you guys gonna smile? What are we doing?
I thought we were.
Hey, this is a movie, guys. And then just pretend that you're being like, Alright, 3, 2, 1. It's empty!
Oh my god, you're not the get it? Did you get it? Jumped over. Well, I know that was like
Alright, one more.
We're a bunch of jumpy motherfuckers.
Come on. Hands down just a little bit. No more than that. Hey! Stand down. There we go, right there. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Jump, guys!
Are you gonna Leviosa me?
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome parents of the bride, Stephen and Andrea Paquette. A big round of applause for mother of the groom, Maria Simonetti, escorted by Brad Benson. And let's give it up for father of the groom, Frank Simonetti, escorting his wife, Maria Cohen. A big round of applause for bridesmaid Amy Hall, escorted by groomsman Ryan Dooley. big round of applause for Ashley Paquette, escorted by Dan Simeone. And let's give it up for Heather Cheatham, escorted by Michael Paquette. A big round of applause for Sarah Marquis, escorted by Charlie Jedwin. A big round of applause for Julia Simonetti, escorted by Robert Grant. And let's give it up for Christina Simonetti, escorted by Matt Whitman. A big round of applause for the maid of honor, Emily Burnett, escorted by the best man, Matt Muir. All right, are we ready? Come on, let them hear you out there. Are we ready? Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome the new Alyssa and Nick Simonelli! Mr. and Mrs. Simonelli! Now, the newlyweds would like to dance their first dance as a married couple, titled You Sent Me.
Darling, you sent me. Darling, you sent me. Darling, you sent me. I need you do, I need you do, I need you do. Oh, you. I said, I want you to marry me. Please take me home. You, yes, baby. Darling, you set me. Darling, you set me. I need you do, I need you. Did you know, yeah, did you know, yeah. Do now.
Mr. and Mrs. All right, we're going to give a chance for the newlyweds to take their seats at this.
Hello?
Hey!
First of all, I need to say that marriage and life goes by like a flash of lightning. Yesterday, Andrea and I were married, and here we are almost 34 years together. while I'm celebrating marriage, last night we had the privilege at the rehearsal dinner to sit with Andrea's parents and Maria's mom and dad. I'd like Anna and Ted to stand up. And Bob for to stand up. Ted and Anna are celebrating 64 years of married life. And if I'm correct, Dan and Bob are 56 years. 58 years, yeah. I'm calling 56. Okay. So last October, Nick called and asked me if I could come over for a minute. I walked over hoping he had a very particular question in mind, and I was not disappointed. He did in fact ask permission to marry my daughter. What he said after that is all what stands out. He said that he wants nothing more than to spend the rest of his life with my daughter. And he could not have made Andrea or myself happier doing that. So we're here today. I can't keep going like this or I'll begin to lose it, so I gotta lighten up a little. We're here today celebrating two large, very different personalities. As all of you know, Alyssa can be a little excitable, occasionally a little loud, quite colorfully expressive, and just a bit temperamental. That is more than perfectly offset by Nick's quiet, calm, imperturbable demeanor. So, before they celebrate their 34th wedding anniversary, I need to say a few quirky things about the two of them. First, Nick. Nick, you need to accept the fact that Alyssa is a full-on cat lady. 2 cats, cat shelter, devotee, cat clothes, cat shoes, and short, cats galore. You will have to happily embrace the rest of your life having Alyssa come home smelling deeply of horse and horse byproducts. You need to embrace all things Harry Potter for the rest of your life. You're going to need to have to deal with occasionally cat vomit, even when Alyssa's not home, and sometimes caught gagging on the cat cam while picking it up. And yes, there actually is a kitty cam. Alyssa, you must embrace the fact that Nick will be consumed over contracting Triple E, various conditions, and other sundry medical conditions for the rest of your married life. You must happily put up with Nick's use of silly sign language. Hold on. You will have to deal with Nick's passion for Godzilla movies played at extremely high, house-shaking volumes with his custom soundbar. You need to happily acknowledge that Nick will be bathed in Purell for the rest of his life. You must revel in Nick's guy friends coming over, playing video games and cooking while quite possibly trashing your kitchen. And as for Nick and Alyssa, as for Nick and Alyssa as a couple, both love to cook, both love watching movies together, both love to entertain and be with friends and family. And they both love each other deeply. And that will get them before they know it, to 34 years of being married together. Of living and realizing that they have lived a life, truly great life, filled with love, children, laughter, occasional upsets and challenges, a life fully and deeply lived and loved. So, I would like to propose a toast to my beautiful daughter and her wonderful new husband, that you may both embrace and enjoy all that life and love can offer, that you experience all these amazing and rewarding things together as husband and wife and parents. To Alyssa and me.
All right, let's give a big round of applause to Stephen.
Am I good here? Yeah, just don't move.
Steve is a very tough individual to follow, but I did have certain things planned for this conversation. I did have some things planned, but I had a couple bullet points written taking pictures about 45 minutes ago. So, but in all honesty, this is an incredible wedding. The whole ceremony has been incredible. I want to thank everybody that took part in making this possible. They met at C4, which I'm sure a lot of you heard last night, or some of you heard last night from Maria. And I actually first got interviewed at C4 by a referral from Nick, and I still work there to this day. And Nick was always the hot guy at C4. He was the one that they were, yeah, I'm telling you, he's screwed. The hot guy, I heard it all. I was his cousin, so that gave me the inside scoop. But Alyssa came in probably about a year or two after I came in, and she kind of offset that fury. It was more directed towards Alyssa at that point, because Alyssa's absolutely beautiful. And it's only fitting that Nick and Alyssa got together, and typical fashion, or completely atypical fashion, got together in a work relationship and actually ended up staying together, which doesn't always happen. And it's, I've been around them consistently, and they are perfect for each other in every way. Steve touched on a ton of it. They completely complement each other in absolutely opposite ways, and they balance each other out very well. I love both of them. I spent a lot of time with them, and they're a couple of the closest people. And if I want a comforting place to be, I want to actually relax and enjoy myself and spend some time with people that I care about, I usually spend time with Nick. He's one of the closest people that I've ever had in my life, and I'm sure anybody that knows me, anybody that knows Nick and knows our relationship, they know how close we are. It's, we're cousins by blood, but in all honesty, it's more like a brother. It is a brother, and now I obviously take you as a sister. I love them both. This is incredible. And I'll leave it with one thing, and a quote from a great individual. Life is like a box of chocolates. You'll never know what you're gonna get. But Nick got a great one in Alyssa, and Alyssa got a great one in Nick. And we're all very, very lucky to have them in our lives. And if I could actually just slide on over and get my glass, which I always seem to forget, I would love to pose a toast to Nick and Alyssa for a long, happy marriage and an incredible rest of their lives together.
All right, let's give Matt a big round of applause. Now, Emily, the maid of honor, would like to say a few words, so let's give Emily.
Am I good here? Yeah, just don't move.
Steve is a very tough individual to follow, but I did have certain things planned for this conversation. I did have some things planned, but I had a couple bullet points written down in my cell phone, and I lost it in the grassy knoll taking pictures about 45 minutes ago. So, but in all honesty, this is an incredible wedding. The whole ceremony has been incredible. I want to thank everybody that took part in making this possible. They met at C4, which I'm sure a lot of you heard last night, or some of you heard last night from Maria. And I actually first got interviewed at C4 by a referral from Nick, and I still work there to this day. And Nick was always the hot guy at C4. He was the one that they were, yeah, I'm telling you, he's screwed. The hot guy, I heard it all. I was his cousin, so that gave me the inside scoop. But Alyssa came in probably about a year or two after I came in, and she kind of offset that fury. It was more directed towards Alyssa at that point, because Alyssa's absolutely beautiful. And it's only fitting that Nick and Alyssa got together, and typical fashion, or completely atypical fashion, got together in a work relationship and actually ended up staying together, which doesn't always happen. And it's, I've been around them consistently, and They are perfect for each other in every way. Steve touched on a ton of it. They completely complement each other in absolutely opposite ways, and they balance each other out very well. I love both of them. I spent a lot of time with them, and they're a couple of the closest people. And if I want a comforting place to be, and I want to actually relax and enjoy myself and spend some time with people that I care about, I usually spend time with Nick. He's one of the closest people that I've ever had in my life, and I'm sure anybody that knows me, anybody that knows Nick and knows our relationship, they know how close we are. It's, honestly, we're cousins by blood, but in all honesty, it's more like a brother. It is a brother, and now I obviously, take you as a sister. Sorry. I love them both. This is incredible. And I'll leave it with one thing, and a quote from a great individual. Life is like a box of chocolates. You'll never know what you're gonna get. But Nick got a great one in Alyssa, and Alyssa got a great one in Nick. And we're all very, very lucky to have them in our lives. And if I could actually just slide on over and get my glass, which I always seem to forget, I would love to pose a toast to Nick and Alyssa for a long, happy marriage and an incredible rest of their lives together.
All right, let's give Matt a big round of applause. Now, Emily, the maid of honor, would like to say a few words, so let's give Emily.
Thank you. I'm not usually the one that does this. It's usually Alyssa, so bear with me here. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Emily, and I'm Alyssa's sister. When Alyssa and I were younger, we were so much alike. We liked the same music, had the same taste in clothing, and were both completely horse-crazed. We did everything together. It was us against the world, and at times our brother Zachary. Sorry about that, Zach.
Love you too.
From riding horses when we were little kids, to sneaking out of the house in the middle of the night in our dumb teenage years, to watching each other get married as adults. She has been beside me for some of the best and worst times of my life. As we grew older, I realized how different we became. Alyssa is my fierce protector. On more than one occasion, she and I have been out and encountered a situation that could have been handled in many different ways. My preference was always to leave it alone, but not Alyssa. She never shies away from an opportunity to tell someone exactly what they did wrong, which is why I find it especially fitting that her new name with her new initials spells ass. Despite how different we became, she is still my best friend, and I think that is partly due to the phrase, opposites attract. This brings us to Nick. While Alyssa and I were raised in a household where embracing the germs was encouraged, Nick has a steady supply of hand sanitizer with him at all times. See, my dad stole a lot of my material, and this is so just ignore the duplicates here. Alyssa listens to music that mostly no one has ever heard of, where Nick consistently rocks out to 70s and 80s music. Perhaps the biggest difference between them has to do with animals. While Nick does not have a problem with animals per se, he doesn't crave the love and attention of any four-legged creature he encounters, like Alyssa and pretty much the rest of the Pockingham clan does. Between the two of them, they make one perfectly balanced couple. Nick keeps Alyssa from adopting all the animals in the world, and always keeps her laughing. And Alyssa keeps Nick from believing he is dying of some ailment he discovered on WebMD, keeps him on his toes, and always makes him feel loved. Now, I have a very special wedding gift for Alyssa and now Nick by default. Several years ago, Alyssa was convinced she was going to marry a singer-songwriter named Andrew McMahon. And she was so sure she was going to marry him, we bet $100. As a gift, I'm going to forgive her of her debt and tell her and Nick to go out to dinner instead for the low, low cost of one I told you so. subscribe, and I will leave you with this. Alyssa, I hope you know that I am always here for you, whatever you may need. I haven't been married very long, although it feels like a hell of a lot longer. Love you, babe. But I would like to think I have learned a few things along the way. Nick, welcome to the family. We are a little crazy at times, but this family is filled with so much love. I'm honored to have another brother. Cheers to Alyssa and Nick and the happy future they share.
All right, let's give a big round of applause to Emily.
or did I catch a 10? Have you found the right man who'll fix it for you? Are you shopping anywhere? Change the color of your hair and the way you like to dress. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over? Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the border and I think of all the things I learned. And in my head I paint a picture. Since I come home, well my body's been a mess and I miss your tender hair and the way you like to dance. Won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me.
actually